know it's chaos. 6-game win streak over 7,000 VC. So we're doing it. We're looking for 7 in a row. Don't forget to smash that like button, leave a comment, share the video, and subscribe out there. We need more subscribers. Real dog. Okay. Watch them beat the Cavs or Warriors. Can I get the light jersey? Why don't you go dark, bro? How you doing? Okay. Okay. By the record, indicates a lot. So we're already thinking. Doesn't mean it's gonna be a cakewalk. Nothing ever is. You gotta win the first quarter and the third quarter. Those are the keys to the game. And don't turn the ball over. Hit a brother up.
It's game time here in Miami as the crowds at the American Airlines Arena look to cheer on the hometown Heat. Our starting lineups will look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting 5 for both teams. And breaking down the game, let's take a look here at Manu Ginobili.
And he is also so good at getting his hands on the ball without fouling. And the opposing player is on his way to the hoop. That's a real net. Excellent hand-eye coordination makes that possible.
Only one game away from San Antonio here. The Spurs will be back home for the next one. Well, they're entering a bit of a soft spot in their schedule, facing off guys against some of the lower-ranked teams in the league, and we'll see if they're able to take advantage and have their win total.
Kevin, you know what? They're already playing extremely well, playing great basketball, as a matter of fact. It's simply a matter of them continuing to do that and not playing down to their opponents, and I think they'll do well.
Yeah, they should come out of this part of their schedule smelling like
really?
I'd be really surprised if they did.
I'm really surprised that you missed that shit.
Spurs on defense. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And after that game, it was impressive to look at the box
good
score and
block.
see the work they did at the free throw line.
And not only what they did in making them, but what they did to get to the line. I mean, they were constantly in attack mode, driving the lane and drawing fouls.
And there's the pass to Aldridge. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Aldridge has got his first basket of the night.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Kept alive, and Gasol sends it back.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Bad shot, Kawhi.
For Miami, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Right side. Right side, missing again.
I tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
And that one's good.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Scooped up. The kick out to Dragic. Johnson. Miami no good on that time either.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Outside Aldridge. Leonard with the ball. On the wing, Green. 4 on the shot clock. Parker's shot is off. So for the Heat, their last game a loss to Golden State.
Yeah, they just caught a team, Kevin, that was in a zone. They didn't have the manpower defensively to disrupt them.
Hey, zone or no zone, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed. I mean, they never strung together any stops like they needed to. They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
Bad deal.
Roberts is checked in for Wayne Ellington.
Patrick
We get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Houston. The Heat trail by 7. Raiders with the ball. Now Green defending. And the basket good. Dragic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risks to see if they can cut that lead down.
Gasol passes to Leonard. Gasol setting the pick for Leonard, and he lobs it up toward the rim.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
And that one's good. Green.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Dragic gets the bucket.
Rapid fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
Green kicks to Parker. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
A great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy. That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Now here's Leonard.
Where's the fuck the foul?
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
The shot's good from Gasol.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Right side, no good.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Gasol, no good.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it, I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
Richardson, good.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
From Kemba Walker.
Yes, Kevin, I spoke briefly with Eric Spoelstra. He told me that
Where's
they're
the
ready
foul?
for an exciting game, going up against a team that's certainly capable of filling it up in a hurry. But he said, we can't get so carried away trying to score with them that we get away from playing tough, gritty defense. If you slack off even a little bit, they can really go off. Guys, we'll see if they can strike the right balance and even the series. Back to you.
And Doris, thank you as always. And of course, facing an offense like this, you really have to be aware at all times of the weapons they throw at you.
Yeah, and they can light it up when they get it going. It's going to take a top-notch effort defensively to keep them in check.
And you know what? I think they're up for it. I like to hear Coach acknowledging the challenge they're facing. They know what they're in for.
And Leonard gets it to go.
They haven't been able to stifle them defensively here.
No, to the contrary. They haven't provided much resistance at all. And in this game, you've got to play both ends of the floor.
There's Green with the three. And he gets it to go. Green's got 6.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Spurs lead by 18. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Ginobili and Leonard on the wings. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Bertinason at the 4. And White kicks to Ellington. He's against Parker. Back to White. Johnson. But they'll get another chance. Hammonds passes to White. San Antonio with the rebound.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Udonis Haslem. He's checked in for Kemba Walker. Hammond's shot is off.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Ginobili, that's for 2. And the shot falls short this time.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
On the floor.
And a moment to see numbers for Aldridge. 16th in scoring, 17th in rebounding, and of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And like you were saying, one of the stronger scorers in the league, a tireless worker at the offensive end of the floor.
Blocked. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Joel Anthony's checked in for the Spurs. Timeout called, the Heat.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
Out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Boston. And, of course, the Heat tied up with them. Dragic dishes to Whiteside. Some solid defense from Gay. Spurs leading by 16. Parker with it. And it's Waiters picking him up.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
The time for the ball. And then Gay.
What? Yeah, he said
With the dunk.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, that was nice.
No doubt. There are assists, and then, guys, there are assists. Nice stroke from long range. If he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
Come on,
Ginobili
Ginobili.
can't hit.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark. And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
He's one of those guys got to pass it on.
And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Pass to Bertans. Parker outside. Bertans. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
Yeah, we don't want that two. We want that
6
three.
points for T.J. Warren.
Fucking pad.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Back to Johnson. Lets it go.
Oh, that's an offensive
shot.
goaltend. That's
Straight
offensive
in by
interference.
Whiteside. Whiteside's got his second basket.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Nice shot by Ginobili.
Little
Their
step
third
back for you.
three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Yeah, that's
Count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And Steve, he's a player that's extremely hard to pull off. I mean, he picks up right where he left off after every break in the action, it seems. Timeout, halftime, it doesn't matter. When he's hot, he stays hot.
And Miami making a change here. Winslow's checked in. And free throw good from Gay.
There you go, Rudolph.
Miami's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And the dunk by Winslow.
Ooh, good D, but better O. It's almost as if they're just standing there.
Well said. Well, for the most part, they were just standing still, Clark.
And you know what, Kevin? He's not the most explosive player on the court, but if you give him a clear lane to the basket, he'll punch it on you. In a tough league like the NBA, here's where Miami sits right now in the league ranking. 13th in blocks, 15th in free throw percentage. And as for three-point shooting as a team, a little bit to be desired here. They're top 20 in the league. They can certainly do better and strive to do better there.
Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. Let's take this chance to showcase the top setup man at the small forward position in the NBA. A difficult situation for Miami. Dragic kicks to Winslow. And stolen by Murray.
And a really nice 1-2
go,
punch there, guys.
DeJounte.
Great defensive play and great basket
Fucking
in
afro,
transition.
though.
Aggressive play, attacking basketball, on the attack, full throttle. I love it.
It's with the drive. And the shot.
They backed off of working it inside. I mean, they haven't gotten it inside as much as they did earlier in the game, and I think they've got to get back to that.
The Spurs making a switch here. Green's checked in, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs are able to retain possession here.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Joel Anthony. Gate kicks to Leonard. Off target from outside. The Heat shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. He misses the free throw. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. A nice shot by Winslow. Winslow's got 4 this quarter.
You can't let them recover their missed free throws. Lucky break for the offense.
San Antonio calls timeout. With some changes, Josh McRoberts comes in for Wayne Ellington, and it's Richardson in for Waiters. San Antonio leading by 20. Leonard attacking. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Bertens. Puts it up. Buries the jump shot. He's got 8.
And finally, it looks like he's gotten his feet under him in terms of his offense.
Dragic with it. He's picked up by Parker. Whiteside. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Second free throw, no good.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
The Spurs making a switch here. Mills is checked in. San Antonio's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. They set the pick. Three-pointer. And the shot is good. Mills has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Miami's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. The layup missed. Here comes T.J. Warren. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Lets it go with a 3. Shot misses. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Spurs out in front. And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. And the players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. Hassan Whiteside really making a difference here.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Johnson is out there with Wayne Ellington. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Whiteside and at the center, locking down the middle. The Heat have shot 3 of 7 at the foul line. And he ends up missing both free throws. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Leonard, no luck.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Gasol with the block.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Count that one. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Winslow with it. He's up against Gasol. A nice shot by Winslow.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Kicks to Leonard. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. And it's 6 points for Manu Ginobili. Timeout called, the Heat.
Yeah, it's 6 points.
And offensively, they've been struggling. He just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing it.
Well, Greg, the misses started piling up. Things kind of snowballed on him in that regard. This is a good timeout to kind of calm his guys down and hit the reset button.
Here's Dragic from outside. San Antonio with the rebound. Gasol's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. That drops.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Now Dragic. He's got 14. Knocks it loose. Back to Johnson. Pass to Dragic. Winslow. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Can't hit from in close. Parker. He's covered by Whiteside.
The soft finger roll is just one
Where's
of
the
the
foul?
many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
The feed now to Johnson. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Leonard attacking. Green. Spurs passing it around. Feeds it to Leonard. Hits it from three-point range. Leonard's got 9 points in the quarter.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them.
That's hilarious.
San Antonio calls timeout.
If you want to tweet me, send a comment to the video below. And we can tweet it up. Follow me on everything that you can and that you will, and I'll follow you. This will be a 7-game win streak. You're so stupid, bro. I know you're watching right now. Look at you, smoking that heat cig.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Well, games so often come down to free throws, and when that's the case, these are the players you want at the line. The best free throw shooting two guards in the NBA. Kemba Walker on top.
You know, he's just the guy you do not want to send to the line. I mean, defenders always have to think twice about initiating contact with him because of that percentage.
And that makes attacking the basket a very appealing option for him. I mean, he doesn't have to live and die by the jump shot.
No,
he can
what are
drive
you
the
doing?
lane and dare the defense to come at it.
It's Parker with the drive. Outside for Gasol. From deep. Gasol with another miss. Miami's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And it's White missing. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 17-4 run right now. And it's Manu Ginobili with the finish.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And there's the call on Ginobili. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Miami with the ball. White the pass to Johnson. He dishes it to Richardson. No good from outside. Spurs have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Now Olynyk. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The open shot by Johnson. The good-looking shot from the wing. San Antonio's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Gasol dishes to Aldridge. Olynyk with the steal. Richardson with it. Now Green defending. Kicks it out to Richardson. He passes to Hammonds. He feeds it to Johnson. Drains it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. San Antonio.
Let's take a moment now, Kevin, to see how the Spurs are doing in the NBA statisticals currently. Second in blocks, 10th in assists, and they're in the top half of the league in free throw shooting as well. Pretty good, but they could certainly stand some improvement there.
And how about that sky-high ranking in terms of blocks per game? Sometimes that can indicate a team's allowing too many drives to the rim, but it's sure nice to have bigs who can send it away as a last resort.
And Parker, here we go. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Still Heat ball. 16 seconds on the shot clock.
And Miami shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Dragic kicks to Waiters. That's it, coming off an assist from Dragic. Waiters got his first 3 points of the game.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Back to Dragic. Dragic with another miss.
No doubt the quarter just not going his way. Still scoreless. And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
And Parker comes with the help. Johnson, the pass to Dragic. And there's another one for the Heat.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here, only 1 of 5 this quarter.
A 3 from Leonard, and that one's good. Leonard's got 16 here in the second half.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
Near the three-point line, it's Dragic. Dragic with another miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The dish to Leonard. He kicks to Gay. Back to Leonard. He got it up. Drilled it. Why is the clock hit all zeros? Wow. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Spurs out in front, running away with this one. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Spurs.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
On the floor for San Antonio, Parker and Danny Green are your 1 and your 2. Then there's Ginobili, and it's Bertans in at the 4 spot. Both free throws good from Green. Here's Hammonds. Olynyk dishes to Ellington. Hammonds. There's the pass to Olynyk. Green with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
White drives in. Misses from close range.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off. They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Count the bucket.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Outside, Green. That's tipped. Pushing it up. And the jam by Udonis Haslem.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
This is Dwight. Pass to Ellington. They get it back. Back to White. But they get it back.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
And it's Green missing. Miami's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. It's just lost sense of time and the situation.
Richardson, he's checked in for the Heat. And the Spurs making a change here. Passes it to Bertans. His three-pointers off the mark. The Heat shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Pulls it up. Offensive rebound, Heat.
Way to play the boards and come away with the offensive rebound.
Richardson, no luck. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter.
And check out the bounce.
Bounce to the ounce. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right,
You
showing
said
him
it,
off
Kevin.
right there. Good move.
You said it, my man. He's a highlight reel waiting.
Oh, my goodness.
Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of
I
tricks
tell you
there.
what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again.
Three-pointer. And that one's good.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Here's Laverne. The layup off target.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Ginobili with the steal. Kicks it to Laverne. Rebound by Hammonds. Hammonds got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Richardson. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And you could see that dunk coming from a while away. I mean, he lives for those moments.
And so do all of his fans. He doesn't disappoint. Clark, when he's got a clear path to the bucket, he's going to do something, special.
And Kevin, you're right. He definitely had a clear path on that one. Very little defense being played right there.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Tyler Johnson comes in for Josh McRoberts. And it's Kemba Walker in for Udonis Haslem. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Not doing them any favors with those kinds of errors.
Especially now, Greg, with every possession being so crucial.
They get it again. Here's Laverne. Can't get it to fall.
Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Hammonds. Pass to Ellington. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Richardson, no luck. And San Antonio shooting about.
Everyone on the team scored.
59.
And now he's gonna quit. You just got killed. You trash, bro. We're gonna continue, I'm telling you. Yo, we're gonna let the tape keep rolling. Let's tell him he's on YouTube. Or did we already? You just got rocked by every player on the bench and all the starters with Kawhi with 22. He killed you. All bench players plus 2. Yo, we're gonna continue it, bro. So just quit while you can. Getting blown out by 43, dud. Quit, bitch, now. Let's go. Just quit. We want to get you quitting on tape. So just do it. We're going to continue it, bro. Yo, look at that. Murray off the bench 5. Ginobili off the bench 5. He hit a 3. Murray had an and 1. Gay off the bench 9. A couple electrifying dunks. Anderson with that like 18-foot jump shot. And Laverne there. Yep, we're going to continue it until you quit. Until we finish the game, bro. Come on, let's go. Just quit. Come on, just quit. Yo, just quit. Come on.
Hey, you have a question for us up there. Do you think that the Knicks were, right to draft Frank Ntilikina over more talented prospects like Dennis Smith Jr.? Because I wanted Dennis Smith at the time, but what do you guys think?
I think Smith is just too dynamic to pass up. I just think he attacked.
NBA players only, baby. Tuesdays. Check it. Yo, are you gonna quit or what, dog? I don't know, dog. Yo, let's play some music so this guy knows who he's fucking with. Fucking side fuggle whip. Fucking side fuggle whip. Okay. Yo, let's give him something that he should appreciate.
Now tuned into the motherfucking greatest. Turn the music up in the headphones. Tim, you can go and brush your shoulder off, nigga. I got you. Yeah. If you feeling like a pimp, nigga, go and brush brush your shoulders off. Ladies is pimps too, go and brush your shoulders
John
off.
Wall.
Niggas is crazy, baby, don't forget that boy told you get that dirt up your shoulders. I'm probably owe it to y'all, probably be locked by the force. Trying to hustle some things, that go with the push. Feeling no remorse, feeling like my hand was forced. Middle finger to the Lord, nigga, gripping my balls. Said the ladies, they love me. From the bleachers, they screaming. All the ballers is bouncing, they like the way I be leaning. All the rappers be hating, hope the track that I'm making. But all the hustlers, they love it just to see one of us make it. Came from the bottom to the top of the box. Nigga, London, Japan, and I'm straight off the block. Like a running back, get it, man, I'm straight off the block. I can run it back, nigga, cause I'm straight with the rock. Come on, you feeling like a pimp, nigga, go on, brush your shoulders off. Ladies is pimps too, go on, brush your shoulders off. Niggas is crazy, baby, don't forget.
It looks like we're gonna just collect this win. And that'll be a 7-game win streak. Get that dirt off your shoulder. We'll see you next time. Win number 8.